When Margaret was young, she's a very sweet child, very quiet, and kind of mysterious to us.
She had trouble learning simple things.
She had limitations, and as I got a little older, I started recognizing that Margaret wasn't growing up like I was.
There was some differences between us. I think I became the older sister.
Margaret's teenage years were a little difficult.
Margaret definitely had a lot of hardships when she was in school. Things weren't easy for her, but the friends that she had were good friends, and they were true friends to her.
Something as simple as sitting in a restaurant, my parents would have each one of us order what we wanted. They didn't order for us. It was very difficult for Margaret to look the waitress in the eye and tell her what she wanted.
There wasn't a specific label on what the disability was. She had learning disabilities, and that's pretty much what we grew up with. But in 1991, my son Alex was diagnosed with Fragile X syndrome. And Fragile X syndrome is the #1 cause of inherited developmental disabilities worldwide.
They tested Margaret and found out that she had the same thing. Margaret was sensitive. Margaret was emotional. And finding out that Margaret had Fragile X explained some of the difficulties that she had.
There was a person that Margaret had as a teacher at Coronado High School, Mrs. Johnson, and she told us of Cheyenne Village. She thought Margaret would be a good candidate.
We were afraid of sending Margaret to Cheyenne Village initially because we were a close family.
I was really scared at first, just knowing that we were kind of like sending her off.
We went and interviewed with them and made a big decision, decided to let Margaret go.
It really did not take very long at all for us to see what a blessing it was.
My parents really set a nice foundation for Margaret to be an individual and to be independent. And Cheyenne Village took that and they expanded.
Cheyenne Village was exactly what Margaret needed.
Margaret came to us without really a lot of life skills. She hadn't had many opportunities to be out in the community and stayed home most of the time, from what her parents told us. Once she arrived at Cheyenne Village, she really embraced the opportunities that the organization provided her.
I didn't know what to expect. I don't think I expected as much as she got.
Cheyenne Village provided so many great tools for Margaret to live on her own.
We never thought Margaret could handle a checkbook. They helped her with a checkbook. We never thought Margaret could go shopping and keep a budget, and she did. Cheyenne Village taught her how to do that.
She learned a lot of things there, and as it grew for her, we were happy.
She blossomed. She blossomed in Cheyenne Village.
Everybody who came into contact with Margaret truly loved her. She was a gift.
Once she found friends and people who understood her, Margaret felt a freedom. Margaret felt like she could let down and truly be herself.
She was warm, she was friendly, she was passionate about life, and everyone around her just enjoyed being with Margaret.
Margaret learned so many things that she developed into a person way beyond what we ever expected.
When she became a part of that and got rolling, that girl became the adult that I knew was deep down inside.
We think the world should know there's places like Cheyenne Village that will help you let go of your child and let them have a life of their own.
For individuals who have developmental disabilities and who don't have the opportunities that are provided by organizations like Cheyenne Village, I sometimes wonder if they can truly thrive.
We need to continue to help. Give these people a safe environment, somewhere that they can go and get the confidence and the help that they need.
It's so important to give to Cheyenne Village because it helped my family so much. It opened up the world to my sister. And if it can do that for my family, I know it can do it for so many other families out there.